Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl. I don't even know why I say it's your girl because that's so like 2002. But anyways, it's Ebony Shanae and I'm so happy that you guys are here today with me. I've been thinking about a lot of different things that I wanted to do with my channel to draw more people in with who I am and what I'm trying to do and just who God is in my life. And I prayed about it and God gave me something along the lines of testimony. So I was like, what can I do? How can I draw people in with my testimony? Pretty much give them a brief testimony about a time where God has helped me, God has healed me, God has blessed me, God has favored me. And so, I bring you today, Testimony Thursdays. I like to tease how it rings, you know. But anyways, I'm gonna jump right in. And please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. But I'm going to be real brief, and this is a testimony where I trust God and He blessed me beyond what I could have even imagined. When I was in school, I think I was a sophomore becoming a junior when I was going to TSU, Tennessee State University. Out of all my friends, you know, pretty much my mom and daddy did the best that they could. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. You know, I started working at the age of 15, you know, but I thank God for that because it taught me the value of $1, how much it means to make your own money. So it was, you know, a blessing. But I had friends who, you know, weren't necessarily born with a silver spoon in their mouth, but were only children or had a brother here or a sister there, but their parents were able to do a lot, you know. And I remember freshman year, like my friends had cars, you know, and I never had a car. And so out of all my friends, I was the one with like the highest grades. I was striving, you know, A's and B's, trying to do this, trying to do that, you know. And my friends, they getting hand-me-down cars, BMWs, nice trucks, and I'm just like, when I'm gonna get my car? Like, I'm up here, I'm striving, you know. I know my mom and daddy are not able, they credit shot to the curb, but I'm just like, God, I need a car. I'm out here, I'm in school, I'm maintaining good grades, I'm trying to work, I had a job, you know. So it got to a point where it was so frustrating on me. And I remember vividly that semester before summer, I think the end of my sophomore year, you know, me, my mom, and my auntie went to go car shopping, well, to look for cars, you know, because I had to do or see would I be able to be approved, you know, even though I'm just like 22, 23 with no credit, you know how they go. And so we went car shopping, well, we went car looking, I guess. And we went to a Nissan, and pretty much I had found out some devastating news that I had a credit card in my name, because, you know, they had to run a report, and when the report came back, he was like, you know what, everything would have been good, you know, but we saw that you got a credit card and it's past due. I'm like, a credit card? I ain't got no credit card. What? Huh? You know, it took me for a loop. And long story short, it was a family member who fraudulently, without my permission, got a credit card in my name. I had no say-so in it, you know. At the time, I didn't even believe in credit cards, because to me, credit cards, when you really not producing money, to me it was a way of becoming more in debt, if you ask me. And I was 22, 23 thinking that way, you know. So a family member had got a credit card in my name, and when I say I was so hurt, I was so devastated, I was just so angry, because I'm like, look at what I'm trying to do and look at what's happening, you know. So after that, I found out who it was. and I demanded the credit card to be back in my name. I was so hurt that I was even going to file a police report. But after I talked to my dad, you know what, I was like, you know, I'm gonna pray about it, and I'm just gonna ask God to take care of this situation, because it was literally, you guys, literally over my head. You know, I'm a college student. All I want is a car to get to point A to point B. I wasn't asking for nothing fancy. That's what I needed. I was working at the time. You know, all my friends were driving, you know. And I'm just like, man, really? You know, I was hurt, you know. And so after that, I prayed about it. And it took me some time to get over it. But I did get over it, and I forgave them. And I went on about my business. And that junior year, the following year, which is my junior year, I remember, you know, still not having a car. But I remember that I just started praying. I just started saying, God, I know you're gonna bless me with a car. I'm not even about to worry about it. You're gonna bless me with a car. I started speaking it until I believed it. It was like I would be so happy waking up and walking to class from the dorms, and I'll just be speaking on my way to class. Till I believed it with my whole heart, you know. And so I just remember when that first semester started as me being a junior, I just remember getting my refund. And at the time I was working, so I needed a car. But instead of me focusing on what I didn't have, I was focusing on what God was going to bless me with. Because he blessed me with friends to be willing to take me to work. I never went without. And it's funny because it's like I didn't have a car, but I had a job, but I never went without a ride. And so when I started realizing, like, you know what, with or without a car, God is blessing me. He is blessing me. So I had to get it in my head that with or without this, with or without that, I am still blessed. God is still making a way, you know. And so short time after that semester started, me as a junior, and I just remember getting my refund check, and what I would do is I'll go get a rental, and as soon as I got that rental, I would pay. You know, I got the credit card at this time, so I'm like, I'm gonna use this to good use, not thinking nothing about it. I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and get these rentals. You know, not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna speak it, I'm gonna claim it. And so I started getting rentals, paying on them. Little did I know that was building my credit. I was getting rentals for like a month about 2 months and a half. And little did I know, it just started building and building my credit. I had no idea. And so I remember coming home on a break, and I just remember, I think it was Christmas break. Yeah, it was Christmas break. And I just remember getting like this letter in the mail. And it was like, you can sign off, you can go get a brand new car, 0 down, 0 miles, blah, blah, blah. Y'all, I balled it up, threw it in the garbage. It came again the following week. And I'm like, hold up, what is this? You know? And so I tore it up, threw it in the garbage. You guys, it came a third time. Now, Christmas break when you in college is pretty long. So I'm just like, really? So I just started realizing, like, God, what is this? So I hurried up the third time, and I went to my mom. And I was like, read this. And my mom was like, My mom was like, I don't know what this is, but let's go check it out. So you guys, we went to the dealership that was listed on the letter. We went to a brand new Kia dealership. We went there and we gave it to a car salesman, and he started reading it, and he was like, yeah. He said, pretty much this means that you've been approved for a brand new car, 0 down. When I say my jaw dropped, I'm like, what? He was like, yeah. He said, pretty much. So he was like, yeah. So he ran my credit. He was like, you got like a 750 credit score. How, Sway? I was like, what? And all I could do Chills came all over my body. I said, this is nobody but God. I started praising. I said, thank you, God. And everything from that time, from me getting a car, to me finding out that someone had a credit card in my name, to me forgiving them, to me declaring and decreeing that God is about to bless me, it all started playing so fast in my mind. And I said, this is nobody but God. I had no idea. There was no way that I knew that this was going to happen. So I just started thanking God. And long story short, at the time, it was 2013, I was blessed with a 2013 Kia Forte. No cosigner needed, all in my name. And I'm just like, God, you blessing me. But he blessed me because I had faith in him. I told him, and I told the world that I knew he was going to do it. I spoke it in my life to where it was true, to the point where I believed it. You know, your tongue is the most powerful thing on your body. You can literally speak life. So it's like, I just started speaking what God was going to do. I didn't know how he was going to do it. I didn't know when he was going to do it, but I knew that he was going to do it. And that's when I just started praising God. Literally in a dealership, I'm like, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Glory to your name, because I knew that this was you. It was only you. You are the way maker. You are my protection. You are my provider. You are everything, my source of strength. And I just started praising him, y'all. Tears running down my eyes. Me and my mama calling everybody, my daddy, my sisters, because we just couldn't believe it. So after so many times of trying to get a car, and I didn't want to get into a car that was going to break down, and so much speculation, and God, what am I going to do? And I transitioned from that to, God, I don't know how you're going to do it, but you about to bless me. And that is literally what happened. So, this is just my testimony of that one time. It's a lot of other times, but just that one time that I chose to trust in God, that I chose to have faith in God, that I chose, like, God, I'm going to give it to you, because there's nothing that I can do. I'm just a human. We were literally made to rely on him, to worship him. He is the creator. So that one time that I gave it to him, I was blessed. I was blessed beyond blessed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still reaping from that blessing. I still have my car. I have yet to have any problems from that car. And it's like, when you give it to God, when you trust in him, he is going to bless you. He is going to deliver you from that situation, from that circumstance. So, you guys, that was my testimony. I hope that this has shed light, that whatever the situation that you are in, that you must trust God. You must have faith in him and know that he will do it. All you do is need faith the size of a mustard seed. That is all it takes. And he said in the Bible, it says, and you can tell that mountain to move, and it shall move. And my question to you is, do you believe in God? Do you know that he will help you? Do you know that he will bless you in ways that you cannot bless yourself? You know? So I appreciate you guys for staying, for tuning in today. I just want to share one of my many testimonies where I put my faith in God and he blessed me beyond measures. You know, it was nothing that I could ever have done for myself. So just let this be a light to you that, you know, you should be trusting God. Challenge him, put him to the test, and watch he do wonders in your life. So you guys, I just want to say thank you for tuning in. I'm definitely about to have videos dropping more and more. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe right now. Subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time.